Don't you love a great story? Do you remember when you were small and the best thing ever was when someone would sit you down and tell you a story that connected with your imagination and struck a chord in your heart? We at Heritage Battle Creek have been busy looking for the best stories in the community here about our past, our present, and our future. We're starting things off here at Kimball House Museum, and we have here tonight our very own Dr. Velma Laws-Clay. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us a story.
Well, I'm delighted, and I would like to begin with how did my family arrive in Battle Creek, Michigan? Well, my father was in the Army, and he was stationed at Fort Custer, and he decided to just settle in Battle Creek. And this was back in 1945. We arrived, there were three of us then. My twin sister, who looks just like me, but she's 15 minutes older. Then we had my brother, Tim, and my oldest brother, Ronnie. There are 5 siblings, and right now they're going to tell their own story at a future date. I want to talk a little bit about the Clay side of the story. One, I graduated from Battle Creek Central High School, go Bearcats, and I received my degrees, including my doctorate in public administration from Western Michigan University in 1999. And I worked for the federal government, the Department of Defense, for 43 wonderful years. And I'm pleased to say that I was able to retire in 1999, and I am currently volunteering and doing all those good things that people do when they retire. And when we moved here in Battle Creek, we lived in the flood area, and we were impacted by that, so we moved to the north end of Battle Creek, and that's currently where we reside. My family was the first Laws family here in Battle Creek. Even though we had relatives in Detroit, we were the first ones to settle here in Battle Creek. And I married a handsome, charming young man by the name of Charles Clay, and from that union I have 2 sons, Chuck Clay Jr. and Darrell Clay. And as we move forward, I look at, well, how did we get to Battle Creek? Why are we staying in Battle Creek? And guess what? It's the story. Battle Creek has a rich culture. I graduated in 1985 from the Community Leadership Academy, which supported volunteering in the community. Well, I never looked back after becoming a candy striper in high school and then graduating from that academy. Well, I was moved to be of benefit to the community by offering my services in a volunteer mode, no matter which direction. So at this time, I have 2 stories that I'm really interested in sharing. It's part of the history of Battle Creek, and I would like to just share those with you as we move forward and talk about significant parts of history and parts of the Battle Creek story.